Okay, let's get back to our smart cloud designing process, and let me show you some cool features now what you can do once you created your first design. So one of the nice features I like, and usually it's great to um, involve the patient into this process so he has a feeling that he's choosing his own teeth, and you can create a couple of designs. So what you can do here with your first design, which is your project here, you can duplicate it. Once you click duplicate, it will open your new design. As for it will give it automatically a new name. So this is a workshop, and let's say we open this workshop, rename it to second design option, because we want to give our patient the option of choosing a little bit different design. And in this case, let's say we want to change the centrals to back the way they were on the first design. Let me see, I like this shape. I like it much better. Maybe change the laterals to be more square, something more like this. Maybe let me see what we got here. What is this? This looks okay, but let me try and do a bit different design. Okay, maybe this one's good. Let me see if I can adjust it. It just needs a bit rotating. No, it doesn't look good. Okay, let's rotate it back. Let's choose the other one. Maybe this one. Okay, let me see. Okay, it's more square now. So you can see more flat on the lower level. Okay, and I'm easily just gonna copy it to the other side. Okay, just make it a little bit bigger. Maybe de-rotate it a little bit. And there you have it. So let's say this is our design option. Now, once you press the X key right here, it will just exit out of your project, and you have your first design and second design here. Now, what you can do, which is a cool feature, once you are in this project's domain, you can click on a new project and choose this compare option. Once you press this compare, you can place here some photos of the patient, or you can play some videos and compare like before and after, or you can compare two designs. As you can see here, photos, videos, and design. Once you press here, you can choose one design, and on the other side you use the second design, and you can just show this to your patient and just discuss it. Okay, which one we're gonna choose. And once you press this present mode, you have this presentation mode where you can easily just discuss with the patient on what treatment plan should they choose. This is a cool feature because the patient gets this added value to this designing process, because they feel more involved, and it's a huge selling point in this case because it's a special experience to them. You're creating a special process which they haven't seen before, and it's quite priceless, and it's working really good for us. So let's say we've chosen one design, and this is gonna be this one. Okay, you press escape key, let's press an X, and you can see everything you designed, and every project is gonna be saved on the right side. Let's get back to our documentation and communication with our technician. I'm just gonna write here, hey Dennis, please, we have chosen the first design process, and please make me the wax up. So the next step is that technician can, if you invited him in this case, he can easily download the decided option. So let's say we choose the first option. He can press download, and he will use the libraries which we downloaded, as you've seen before. And then he's gonna use a software, maybe 3Shape, Exocad, or Mesh Mixer, to create a digital model. And now, let's say he sends us this model, and we want to upload them on our documentation. Anytime you want to upload something, you just press this three dots, and you have a possibility to upload something. I'm gonna go into this case, and I'm gonna try to upload um, these STL files. So let me just have a second to find it. Okay, STL files are right here. All right, so we have some STL files here. I'm just gonna upload all of them. So these are basically 3D files of our patient. It's our scan and our design, which we created in the dental laboratory. And you can see once they upload, it will take some time to prepare, and they will be able to review them in a couple of seconds. So now we just wait for a few seconds and maybe refresh a little bit to see if they're ready. And once they're ready, you can easily click and open, and you have your 3D design right here. As you can see, this is our patient, and this is the design we chosen for her. Now this is her lower jaw scan. This is her design. We are still waiting for this too. Perfect. One more. All right, so this is our starting situation. But what I'm gonna do with these STL files, there's nothing much I can do. I mean, I can just use those to send them and print them somewhere. But there's a cool feature in our project section where we can use these STL files to do a review mode. So let's get into the new project we call review mode. All right, so let's open this review mode, and immediately it's gonna offer you to open your 3D files. So this review mode is meant to have the possibility to analyze your 3D objects, and you can even superposition them in the same working area to check them out. So for her, I'm just gonna open her starting situation, which is her starting case, upper jaw, and her lower teeth. And if you've chosen the STL files from the same scan, it will automatically adjust them into perfect bite correlation. Now, I'm also gonna press add to scene, and I'm gonna add our design. So this is our design. So if the design was created with using the same model, it will overlap immediately. But if they don't align perfectly, let me just show you. Let's say this tooth, this actual design shows up somewhere else. Let's say it shows up right here. You want to align them to overlap. What you want to do now, you want to press on this little square which appears once you go over this design, and you want to press the square on the starting design and on this wax up which was created by technician, and then you want to press align button. What's gonna happen now, you're gonna have these two models, and you can choose some of the dots to actually connect them. You need at least three same dots on each model to be able to perfectly overlap them. Okay, let's give them a couple of more. Perfect. Align, let me see what we have. Perfect alignment. If you're not happy with the alignment, you can go back, add more dots. As you can see, they are perfectly aligned all in one. Now, what we get here now is starting situation, which is overlapped with our new design. And you can review how it will look like in the end. What you can do, you can change the color of your design. You can press this wireframe. You can see it like this, which is a cool feature and looks really futuristic for our patient. As you can see here, you can press R button and it will start to rotate. Okay, it's a really cool feature to show to our patient. You can tell them, okay, look, this is what we designed. You see how much we have to elongate your teeth, and this is your lower jaw. You can remove the lower jaw. Anything you press here, you can easily show or move, or you can just leave the design, whatever you want to do. Okay, and let me show you one more feature, which is called cross section. So if you double click anywhere on this design and this 3D object, you will get this cross section appearing here. Or you can easily press this button right, which is going to show up right here, which will give you this cross section tool where you can check how you can check the cross section of these two designs. And on the right side, you can do also all of the measurements. So let's say I want to see how much longer is the new design comparing to the starting situation. And you can see here, it's about 1 millimeter. Okay, let me check the thickness. I like the thickness, 0.8, perfect. And on the cervical part, it's almost completely non-existent. And you can check this thickness wherever you go with your this bar. And before doing any mock-up or doing any kind of printing of the models, you can check your design from your technician, analyze it right here, and you can write to your technician, okay, I don't like the thickness of this tooth, please change it. Let's say here, please change the thickness of the tooth to want to be the same as 1, 1. And now he can do the reviews before you even see the patient, and you can create your perfect design right here, even before you start with the next step, which is calling the patient into the office, which actually saves you a lot of time with doing a mock-up which might not be good, just to be sure. And you can just postpone it until you're sure in your review mode that you like everything you have seen in this case. And up there you can change the name of this scene, which is a review mode. Let's say we're gonna name it design with starting review. Once you press X, it will show right here on the right side as a new project. So you're back in the main directory of your patient. When you go into the projects, you have your design, you have your compare mode, and you have your designs right here.